All right, everyone. This is the cast of the semifinal between Dal 113 and Roguespoon in Seljuk Division. This is the semifinal. And I'm going to go straight over to the cast because it looks like they're happening live right now. So this is our Civ draft. Oh, good. And I'm listening to myself on YouTube. Let me mute that. All right. So we've got Magyars, Wei, Inca, and Ketons for Dal 113. He's banned Saracens, Khmer, Malay, and Lithuanians. Roguespoon has gone for Chinese. Trying to mute my game volume here, which is going on in the background. There we go. Roguespoon, Chinese, Berbers, Koreans, and Huns. Interesting. I guess Inca showed up because of the new patch. I don't remember Dal playing Wei and Ketons. He's definitely played Magyars. We've got a ban of Spanish, Persians, Byzantines, and Japanese. I think I beat... No, I didn't beat Roguespoon. I beat him with Japanese, I guess. All right, we've got Hindustanis for Roguespoon. I'm actually not sure why the game isn't muting when it's lost its focus. There we go. Mongols for Dal 113. And, all right, what's the final pick here? We got Armenians. Armenians will probably be for... I didn't see the map draft. I wonder if we missed that. I'll have to find that. Armenians would be good on... oh boy, it's been too long. The one with the gold in the middle. I gotta take a look at the maps. And Celts. It's gonna be Celts and Armenians paired against each other on... Okay, we gotta find the maps now because I'm not remembering the name of the maps. All right. See if we can find the map draft. That would have happened first. There's civs. Is it a set map pool? I should have done my homework, I guess. Maps. Here we go, right here. All right, so for maps, sorry we did that in reverse. We've got Hoodoo and Bedouins for Dal. And he's banned Pilgrims and Prospector's Grail. We've got a ban of Triple Pond Inspection and Kalir Mountain from Roguespoon. And see Mare Nostrum, that's going to be the Armenians versus Celts, almost certainly. Then we got Pyramid from Roguespoon. Pyramid, we're going to have probably Mongols, is my guess. Mongols from Dal because of all the hunt. Mongols versus... I don't know. Would it be Berbers? Something that counters the Mongols, probably. I've seen Dal actually playing... Or no, sorry, I'm thinking of someone else. Maybe we'll see Hindustani versus Mongols on that map. I'm not sure. Feel free to chime in chat. I'm not used to monitoring chat because normally I am busy playing. All right, so that's the draft, and I'm gonna see if I can find the game in the browser, and we'll get started. NLR. I'm going to switch you back to pregame while I do a bit of browsing around. I'm going to check Discord and all the rest. So I'm going to do that. Welcome to my co-caster. Semi-final, yeah, between Roguespoon and Dal 113, and whoever wins this goes on to play Sweetest Foil in the final for all the money. All right. That's right. There we go. Semi-final, Nomad. There we go. All right. It looks like the game is up. We're going to spectate with Capture Age if it doesn't lag out on me. And we're going to change our in-game settings to Capture Age. Capture Age. There we go. Loading. Request pending. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Weird. Okay. Don't know what happened there. This lobby requires you to... Oh, I see. Oh boy. Okay. Spectate. I'm going to try this again. Now it's going to say yes. We need to say yes to that. Okay. All right, 31 seconds to go. All right, and we'll turn desktop audio back on. Natalie, do you want to say something quick?
I love to watch Age of Empire players game.
Yeah, you're very quiet. I'm wondering, I should switch to my other mic input.
Spectator 0?
Somehow this isn't enabled properties. Huh. All right, we're entering the game. We've got Wei versus Koreans. All right. We have, yeah, Dow 113 is the Wei, and we've got Roguespoon as the Koreans. I like Koreans on Hyperrandom Nomad because it helps me find things quickly. If we take a look at Roguespoon here. Why is the right click not working for me? There we go. Yeah, I don't have a subscription because I'm not a procaster. Oh, I don't make any money off this game. So town center going down immediately for Roguespoon. You can see the amount of vision you get as Koreans, the extra line of sight on your villagers. Are these huntable? I think so. Okay. So I like to find gold personally, but I often end up delaying putting down my town center as a consequence. Oh, look at this. Oh, interesting. They start with towers, so it makes sense to put down your TC next to your tower, I guess.
That one got claimed clearly already.
Do you think they got claimed? Or do you think they spawned? I didn't catch that.
It's Gaia.
It was it Gaia?
And then it became purples, but then that guy claimed it, I guess.
Are you saying that this was purple, Natalie? I don't think so.
Well,
I think it would have been too unfair. I think these must have spawned as... That's kind of a weird spawning. Haha, I'm gonna. Okay. All right. I guess they get a rematch. So we'll go find that game now.
what happened?
Huh? Clearly he didn't like the start, so he asked for a restart. Oops. Wrong thing. There we go. All right. So we'll go back and check the browser, see if we can find the game. I'm sure there was some announcement. Let's check. Important info. The only special rule for knockouts is you have one restart for Hyperrandom Nomad. only game 1 before 4 minutes of time has elapsed. For whatever reason you deem fit. Ah, okay. Gotcha. So that explains it. And I believe this is a best of 5. This is the sort of thing that I could have looked up ahead of time, but I did not. Let's look at our pairings, knockouts. Oh, it doesn't actually specify.
Oh, Roguespoon is British.
He's flying the British flag. Yeah.
And then Dow 113 is
What flag is that?
United.
United, huh?
United States.
There you go. Yeah.
The cat picture of Rogues with that Roguespoon has is really cute.
If you're just joining us, we are doing a on game 1. Dal didn't like his start, and he was using his privilege for a rematch. So we're just waiting for the game to be up. Oh, I'm in. There we go. I was spectating on the wrong browser. I was checking the wrong place. All right, let's do this again. In game. It was a total bust. We can go watch our water Nomad from last night. That was fun. It was a regicide. Me and Bleg were hiding in a corner with our kings at the end, trying not to die. Oh, we were fighting. Oh, good grief! This again. All right. Amateur hour here. Well, there's a spectator delay anyway. So yes, and then I have to click yes again in here. Yes. All right. All right, we're catching up with real time here, guys. So a land map this time. We're hunting camels, and we're Koreans in Way again. So same civs. Yeah, when it goes live, when we catch up to live time. Hunting camels. Yep. We're bringing in a boar here for Dal 113. And we're going to check their line of sight. Map knowledge thus far, very little. They still don't know much about the map. With this much uncovered, though, you can probably start to suspect that it's a land map. Can I? I'm sure there's a shortcut for that. Oh, he spotted him already. So Roguespoon has already spotted Dal 113. Knows where he is. Villager counts even. Check res collected. Basically even. A little bit of pig scouting from Roguespoon. I'm going to minimize the game in the background here to improve performance just a bit. I don't know about the rest of you, but I find capture age not well optimized. Yeah, but he started with camels. He hunted the camels first. And it sounds like camels collect quite fast, so. Where's gold for this guy? Roguespoon looks like he's going to have to travel out here for gold. Yeah, that's his nearest gold. There's this one which is protected, but he doesn't know about it, and it's kind of far away. Dal's gold is forward, so that's going to be a problem. But he has a gold rear, and that's nicely protected. That's actually really nice. He's got all this space behind him that's protected. Does he know it's protected? Yeah, we've got a mill. So he's milling these. The hunt here. Argali. Llama scout. He's on berries. There are some camels he could hunt there, I guess. Yeah, if he walls the front of his base here, he's got all of this uncontested. But he doesn't know that right now. He doesn't know it's closed off. He doesn't even know where his enemy is. So he's going to need to finish scouting.
So it's almost like he's afraid to go too far. So that's why he's not using villagers. He's using a llama to explore. So that way, if his enemy is in there, at least he'll be able to lose a llama to his enemy, and not villagers. So no wonder he's using a llama to explore that area.
Well, it also means you don't have to use a villager to do work. You can just have your... For some reason, my audio interface here is not being detected. I wouldn't mind putting a lapel mic on you so that your voice is easier to hear. All right, let's go back over. Well, we can just do this for now. But this doesn't tell me what's going on, what's going on in the players' minds, because I have more information than they do. Okay. Okay, we're on to Dark Age Farms. And we've clicked up Dal 113 has clicked up to Feudal already. And Roguespoon is clicked up as well. Barracks. He's going to go archers, right? He's getting his barracks up now. So that as soon as he hits Feudal Age, he can put down an archery range. And he can go for archers.
They might get there basically at the same time.
Yeah, they might. Well, yeah, basically the same time. Dal clicked up first. We're even on villager count, even on res collected. Yeah, we're on to gold here. Is this maybe a fast castle? He's definitely going to put down archer range. That might be a second building. I like to have a market because my economy's never very well balanced. But he's probably going to put down blacksmith and archery range, and then he's going to click up. There's no stone handy, though. So fast castling into what? Into crossbows, sure, but you're not going to fast... Oh, here, yeah, you got tons of stone. Never mind. You can put a town center on this, mine the stone, and then castle drop. Oh, forward. He's going forward range. He's outpost. He's still scouting. Does he know that this is closed back here? He might, just because of the pathing. Pathing sometimes tells you what's open and closed. All right, for Dal, we're hunting the camels out back. What is his game plan? He's walling up. Is he in a position to fast castle? I don't see it. He doesn't have gold. He's got a... he's going to go scouts.
Half purple, half blue up there. And now it's totally purple on one bar because purple is doing so good.
No. So this is military count. See, military unit count comparison bar. It's 2 to 0 for military, which means Roguespoon already has archers, presumably. And we've got, now there's a bit of a blue bar. So he's got one scout out. So we've got scout rush versus, spears. Was that a forward barracks? I thought it was a forward range. No, it's a forward range. But he anticipated the scouts. Yeah, are you gonna are you gonna damage him at all? We got some quick walling. Yeah, I mean, you could dive, but unless you find this, you're not gonna do a whole lot of damage. It looks like. All right. If I were playing this, I'd want to be in Roguespoon's position right now. Seems like a better position. He's got a counter to scouts.
Similar that I can't tell which is which.
You mean in terms of color?
Yeah.
I can give one of them a different color. Should I change the color of one of them? Who should I change? We like purple, right? Should I change? Should I make him yellow?
Purple and yellow.
My computer's running like an asthmatic hippo with capture age.
Watch out, buddy.
So we have our building requirement. Neither of them are close to clicking up. Dal may be slightly closer. But does he have any gold? Is he taking any gold? Not forward. And not rear either. We have scouts. We have 4 scouts on the field.
Oh yeah, now he almost absolutely is close to
Yeah. He's not finding much damage here. Oh, he did. He's... Here we go. Here's some damage. Yeah, he didn't full wall. And he didn't garrison his TC, so he lost 1 villager. Dal's taking the lead for eco, and this is one thing I got warned about. Who warned me? I think Sweetest Foil before I played him, or was it Manzanito?
And now he noticed the pikes and he's gonna get trapped in the corner.
Yeah, he's trapped.
Silly guy. Look, he's one of it.
Oh yeah, look at that. Nicely played. Oh, that's not the first time Dal has suffered that. So, Dal's got up on the villager count, and I was warned, either by Manzanito or Sweetest Foil, he's got a strong eco, so just make sure that you keep up. Are you listening to me at all, or are you just hyper-focused on this? So you can see he's got 40 villagers to 32.
Can we see purple then?
Also, he got quick-walled, and it's not the first time he got quick-walled. I quick-walled his paladins out of my base on Compass, and then my halberdiers cleaned him up. So he's had a few unfortunate quick wall events. There's probably more that I'm just not aware of.
And now he's on his way with his spikes because he knows the scout is attacking his gold. Yeah, bye-bye, scout.
It looks to me like Roguespoon's going to click up. Well, actually, if we sell off a bit of wood, we can go up to castle here for Dal. Neither of them seem eager. Oh no, he just spent a bunch of gold. What's he investing in? So he's picked up foraging.
What about that bottom line?
Eco upgrades. I'm seeing horse collar here.
Is that also military stuff?
Which? This?
Mm-hmm.
This is 36 villagers to 43 villagers.
So better for Roguespoon on military, but Dal is the one doing better on villagers.
Dal tends to wall up and boom. He usually does go scouts. It's not uncommon for him, but that is my observation, is he tends to be defensive early and then gain the economy edge. Okay, they clicked up at the same time, basically, here. Roguespoon's a bit ahead on Castle Age. So then we're going to have crossbows versus knights. Oh, the Wei have a different unit. It's called Huang something rider.
Yeah, they're both going up to Castle Age, but Roguespoon's going to get there first.
Yeah, slightly. We've got idle eco here. What's the idle eco? We have idle foragers there. All right, in terms of map knowledge, we know it's closed off back here. Oh yeah. Dell's sending villagers. Take a look at his map knowledge. He has very little map knowledge. I think he probably by now suspects he's closed off back here. No, he's walling. He doesn't know. Got skirmishers. Oh, yeah, and there's the castle drop. What did I say? There's gonna be a castle drop. It's almost like I can predict this as well as anyone else who knows the bonuses of the Koreans. There, the Haegwang. Cavalry.
So can we watch Roguespoon then?
Oh, what's the timing gonna be here? What's the timing gonna be? Oh. You better quick wall. Better quick wall, yeah.
Or maybe not. Yep, there we go. But he's got skirmishers as well. So I can reach inside of walls. Yep. I don't think he's gonna make it. Oh, but he's got archers, right?
Oops. I'll move this a bit. Should we? Yeah, good enough. All right. Are we going crossbow here? I don't see the crossbow upgrade coming in. Okay, he's gonna lose those archers, but he's gonna probably get the castle up. That's not a lot of villagers for a castle drop, if you ask me.
I wanted 7 and I got it up by
Oof.
going back and forth.
Yeah, but he's under attack here. Ooh, it's a close one. I think it'll go up, but just barely. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Failed castle. Doubt castle. That's not good. All right. In terms of villager count, Dal's ahead now by 11 villagers. Let's check our res collected.
That was so
So, see, Dal is ahead in terms of resources
Roguespoon
collected
was
now.
so close.
Yeah, he was. He needed more villagers, though, up forward. He also didn't have something to counter those Haegwang. Yeah, so we're getting the eco edge from Dal now. About 1,000 resources ahead. 1,500, 1,600.
No, he planned to build a castle right next to. Yep.
There we go. And this is how you drop a castle. Not that he really. You've got the army. We've got fire lancers though. Not enough though. A ram. And we're gonna create. I don't actually know what way yet.
I think it was those poke guys.
Oh boy, yeah, he's already into his eco here. So, poke guys? What are you talking about?
The guys where they go, Nate, Nate, with their spears and stuff.
You mean this?
Maybe?
That's a sword.
Maybe it's something.
Oh, he's taking his forward gold now. We do have a second TC here. Oh, but we have a second TC here on gold. So they're both onto 2 TCs. And Roguespoon has lost his castle and a lot of stone too.
Only Roguespoon knew about that back area.
Oh, this I think this is already. I don't know. I don't know if you recover. I don't want to call it too soon.
Oh no, he can't fit in. He needs to build something like a tower. Aha!
Of course, now his guys are trapped. He's gonna lose all those. Oh no, maybe not.
Oh, there's a gap.
But that in of itself just widens the eco lead.
He needs to find an escaping area.
We're still walled up here. There's all the space. There's stone back here. There's berries. There's a llama, a pig, a couple, whatever those things are called. I would call them those mountain sheep, but they're argalis. All right. We got a ram in his base. An undefended ram. Yeah, those aren't pikes. Those are fire lancers. Dal's going to need to answer this, though. If he doesn't switch into something else right now, he's going the, was it Haegwang? Is that what they're called? I keep forgetting that. I'm not familiar with Wei. Yeah, Haegwang. Need to tech switch. He keeps investing in Cav. I don't know enough about Wei. Okay, skirmishers, but actually, fire lancers are shock cavalry. I think that's what you'd call them. They have high pierce. Let's check their pierce. 0 plus 2. High, maybe only Imperial Age. Sorry, what were you saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta defend your rams.
Counterattack.
I don't see what happened there. Oh, it was a single cav. Oh, we have a sneak. We have a sneak siege here with a mangonel. Remember what he did to me on Compass?
Oh yeah.
He put that stable in the siege workshop behind my base. Do you remember that?
He
I only
is so
discovered it
salty.
when I dropped my town center down. I put down a castle after I discovered his base, but I first put down a town center.
Defend it. Silly guy. I wonder why Dow doesn't defend his rams. Look at that.
Well, right now he doesn't actually have something to defend with. The eco lead keeps on growing, it looks like. Yeah. This is gonna mean that Dal's just gonna crush him, even without proper counter unit. But oh, okay, we got scorpions. We got. See, skirm doesn't really do the job though. I've tried skirm against these guys. They don't get the bonus damage. Like skirmishers have bonus damage against spear units, like halberdier, pikemen, spearmen. But these guys are different. I don't think they get the bonus damage. Actually, can we inspect bonus attack damage? Against spearmen, it's 4.
Castle drop.
Another castle, yeah. And that would be what I would call a castle drop. It's right on the enemy. With 3 villagers. What's this? Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But he also has the military to back it up. And he just cleaned up those fire lancers. This should get denied if Dal's paying attention. Yeah, here we go. Swooping in. Yeah, it's GG. Well played, well played. All right, we'll switch you back to the pre-show while I look for the next game. Actually, let's take a look at stats quick. We can take a look at some stats in-game. All right. So we ended up with about 8K more resources collected. Yeah, I mean, it was just... He totally lost his army here. He had nothing. And I like to look at villagers produced. You can see that it was already... They were already diverging quite early, and then the raids just made that worse. So the game was already pretty much decided right about here, this inflection point, in my opinion. Yeah. All right, let's find the next game. All right, so game 1 went to Dal113. This is a best of 5, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I didn't pull up the rule book to double check that. We're going to find the other match now. There it is. It's Mare Nostrum, and I'm suspecting it's going to be Celts versus Armenians. Oh, we have Inca versus Berber. Dal113 with the Inca, Roguespoon with the Berbers. That's actually what I could do is I could put up the draft in between games just as a reminder. We've got a 40-second delay, spectator delay. So let's actually just take a look at the draft. As a reminder, we've got Inca. Okay, we go way one. Let's do the professional thing versus Koreans, lost. And now we're playing Inca. Is this check mark? Sure. Inca versus, what did I say? Berbers. I don't know what that check mark means, but we're going to do that for now. And we just completed the Hyperrandom. And now we are on to Mare Nostrum. Hey, kiddo. And we'll go in-game. All right, town center is going down at about the same time here, it looks like. Inca. What do they bring on this map? They've gone through a lot of changes. So they've got the settlements, which lead to wood savings because they count for 10 population. Their houses are also 10 pop. And you can put a settlement on, say, like wood stone, like this, and it's a collection point for both of them. And I don't know if they get bonuses on modder. This is where my Civ knowledge is a bit lacking. Yeah, we're going to immediately chop through here. And then Berbers, I don't know, it feels like a weird pick. Except the villagers move faster for the Berbers, and do they get like a... Do they get a navy bonus? In the background here, I'm going to actually pull up the Civ bonuses. So we're on Mare Nostrum, Natalie. And we have the Inca versus the Berbers. And we're going tech tree. All right, Roguespoon's through. Dal's also through, but he's not walking through. He's got barracks up, though. He's going to probably go Champy. Is it called Champy Runner? Yeah, Champy Scout. Okay. Champy Runner, I think, is the feudal age guy. So instead of getting militia, they get a Champy Scout. And they're fast-moving infantry. And I think they've got fairly high Pierce. Maybe not in Dark Age, but definitely in feudal age. They start to get Pierce. Okay. Oh, yeah, they've got 2 Pierce already. So they're good against archers. So it makes them good at raiding. Yeah, so we have already the monument by Roguespoon, which means... Are we going to get some Vil fighting here? Yep, there's some Vil fights. Yeah, there we go. So that early monument should lead to a res collected bonus, which is now going to reverse. Because you get a trickle of resources when you hold the monument. Sure. Sure. Yep. All right. We'll go yellow again. All right. What are we looking at? We're going to look at Berbers. Take a look at their bonuses. They're considered a naval civilization. Ships move 10% faster. That seems like a very minor bonus. Faster villagers? I mean, sure. But I don't know. It seems like a very meager. At least with Armenians, you get the second arrow. Oh, sorry, this is Dal who has the Armenians. Celts, you get the faster wood chopping. Now, I guess maybe Celts don't really have a bonus on water necessarily. So breaking through a bit faster is not a big deal. All right. Let's take a look at what else is going on. I would say map knowledge on this map isn't quite as important because it's a fairly uniform generation. There's always like clumps of trees around the edge. And that's true of most of these maps, unless you're talking about Hyperrandom Nomad, which you can get like totally different generations. Now, let's take a look at Inca.
Oh, he got a dock up.
And he's got his dock up.
He's probably gonna go galleys to shoot off those.
So this is interesting. Now that with the update, Natalie, it's quite a bit different because we have the Hulks. You haven't played since the update. There's a Hulk, which has like a grappling hook that it throws and causes damage. It's kind of like a melee unit, like a swordsman almost, if you think about it, but it's a ship that does melee damage, and it's good against fire ships. Before, you used to like go galleys and you used to micro them around, or you'd go fire ships to counter galleys. But now there's also Hulks, which can counter fires. But Hulks are vulnerable to galleys, which I learned the hard way last night because I kept on running them under an enemy town center on Water Nomad and losing them. And then there's the demo ships, but the demo ships aren't as deadly as they used to be. They're still plenty deadly, though. All right, we do have the Champy Scout. Is it just one? We're hunting here, shopping here. We're on fish. I think fish are faster. Yeah, so we got a settlement now out. See, okay, that's maybe why you go Inca. You just drop down the settlement and it does both jobs. It lets you fish and it lets you collect the oysters. Buildings cost less stone for the Inca. Houses and settlements, yeah, I knew about that. Provide +5 population space. So this thing is like 2 houses for a normal civilization. And it's a drop-off point. So it's really good. It saves you a lot of wood, which means you can build more ships.
It looks like a house and a place to drop off.
See, I think we'd already...
Pile of stone in the thing. And food, it looks like.
So I think we'd already established that that's the benefit to the Incas on this map is you get wood savings from your buildings, your settlements, which you can then spend on ships.
Do you get anything with it when you build it? Like when you're Armenians or Georgians and you build one of those monasteries that shoot? Do you like get a relic or something like when the Georgians and Armenians
There's nothing garrisoned inside it or anything like that. Oh. Dal has reclaimed the monument. I saw it was purple for a second, though. We got a fishing ship out, probably just as a scout for Roguespoon. Let's take a look at their map knowledge for a second.
How it claimed the
Yes.
monument.
Yeah, I just cruised by it. Roguespoon has got the edge. He's got 23 to 18. I think those are going to be fishing ships, the difference. Let's take a look at that. Res collected. Roguespoon's pulling ahead. Let's do this. I'm missing some excitement. Yeah, we got fishing ships out. Actually, for Dal. Dal has fishing ships out. That seems backwards. Oh, that's military population. There we go. 4 fishing ships out. Yeah, so Roguespoon's actually taking the lead in terms of eco. Possibly because Dal spent his resources on these Champy Scouts. Let's take a look at what Dal sees. All right, so we've got a settlement on food and gold. We've got a settlement on wood. I would have put that settlement here so you can also take the stone. Because that stone, you don't want to long distance that to the town center or the settlement in this case. So I would have put this settlement. I mean, it's nice that this is between the tree lines, but I feel like it would be actually better maybe right here or right here. But maybe he doesn't care about stone. This game might be decided by, oh yeah, so the docks, you can also garrison your fishing ships now. Yep. So, and then the docks will shoot arrows. So it's actually harder to kill fishing ships, but not as hard as you might imagine. It's still, raiding your enemy is still valuable. And Roguespoon's up to feudal. Dal's almost feudal. Yeah, does he remember that you can garrison? Are we going to see some garrison? Yep. Oh, where's the arrows? Where's the arrows? Maybe they only shoot at ships. That would be interesting. We have galleys already out for Roguespoon. We don't have anything out. We have one dock. We have one dock down and a fire galley. I'm not liking Dal's position. He doesn't have enough navy out on the field. This is all about the and he's gonna build towers, but it's not gonna be enough. It's not gonna be enough. Once he masses these galleys, it's gonna be hard to push it back.
And now we got a fire ship.
Yeah.
Well, what about the galley? Will the galleys hack out the things?
Hack out? What are you talking about? Interesting. I haven't seen a Hulk yet. Hulk is what you want against fire. I'm wondering.
Oh, right. He isn't in there yet. Let's see. Does it shoot? Does it shoot? It's so confusing.
Why?
It's practically dead, but I'm confused why they don't.
I'm wondering if it's a capture age bug that's not showing the dock shooting. Huh.
Maybe you have to get to.
I know it doesn't work in the Dark Age because I tried it in the Dark Age, or maybe it just doesn't shoot it. I don't know. It definitely.
It's possible you have to be melee.
Yeah. Unless it's a weird mod that they're playing on to keep the mechanics. I haven't seen a Hulk out yet. I would have made a Hulk by this point. But either they're unfamiliar with Hulks, or maybe they're playing on a mod. I don't think so because I would have had to download the mod. I only downloaded a map script, so I don't think they're playing on a mod or anything. Oh, we got Champy Scouts. Are these Champy Runners yet? Yeah, they're Champy Runners. Nice land raid. Yeah, but we're massing galleys here for Roguespoon. Still fire galleys here. And more galleys. This is very much pre-patch naval warfare at this point. I might be interested to ask them after the game why none of them played with Hulks. It may just be unfamiliarity with the unit, but I would think they would have had to at least check their hotkeys ahead of time. Maybe they're both surprised. They clicked on the dock and they're like, what's this? I'd be very surprised if they haven't played since the patch came out. That would be funny, though. Yeah, we got a massive galleys here. 9? We got 9 galleys out. And a whole bunch of fires, actually, from Dal, that's enough. He's got a surround on him. He's escaping, though.
Oh, what is that?
This?
No, what the heck is that little bunk?
Bunk? What are we talking about?
It looks like a demolition ship, except plump.
Oh, there we go. We got Hulks out now on the field now. There we go.
Whoa,
Finally. Finally. Yeah, so this is it. This counters fire ships. So these will counter all those fires. Okay. All right. I was waiting for that. It took a while.
They aren't that strong, are they?
Which? The Hulks?
Yeah.
Um,
They don't seem too strong.
they do a lot of damage to fires, though. They're the best thing to
Can
use
you
against
click on
fire
the
ships.
fires then?
110 hit points too. Yeah, they've got fewer hit points. They've got 4 melee attack, which is actually upgraded by the blacksmith. Does either of them have blacksmith upgrades? Doesn't look like it. What do we got coming down here? Well, we've got Dal up to Castle Age. He's headed up. And
Oh yeah, I know. I just saw the thing in action. It's so neat. And now the villagers are trying to repair those things. Oh, now he got his own Hulk.
yeah, but he's using Hulks wrong. Hulks don't counter galleys. Will Roguespoon micro the galleys onto the Hulk? Is he aware? Yeah, Hulk isn't what you want against Galley. So he's not really countering anything. What he needs is galleys of his own to counter the Hulks. Or a demo ship. You take a demo ship and you hit those. Let's take a look at res collected. Dal has the edge again. But that doesn't necessarily mean much. We've got a score lead from Roguespoon. We have the better ship composition. Roguespoon does need to get out of Feudal Age, though, because he's about to be out-teched. Oh, we have champion runners are still just hanging out here. Let's take a look at map knowledge. These guys must have come through the lake. They didn't run around the edges. Really, the focus is on the lake. Players tend not to explore the land much. Got an eco lead from Roguespoon, actually. And by eco lead, I just mean population lead. Resources collected is still higher, though, for... Well, we're into castle territory here for Dal. So we might see a castle drop soon. Alright, let's see how this goes. See, it does a fair bit of damage. 1-to-1, though. Yeah, see, 1-to-1, it's gonna win. Or almost wins, but it's also a feudal age ship against a castle age ship, so... Okay, Roguespoon's now headed to castle age. He's vulnerable here, though, if Dal were to bring his champion runners. Score is very close. Oh, now, here's our castle drop. He looks to me like he's going to walk around and castle drop around the side here. And can Roguespoon deny it? He can't. Maybe, but then you're Vil fighting. It doesn't look like he has... doesn't look like he has any military to do any fighting. So, I don't know. Still doubling down on the fires.
Oh, yep, he planned a castle right in there.
There we go. Except he doesn't know. This is gonna be interesting. Let's watch this. Let's watch this in real time. Yeah, I'm gonna put my castle right on his town. Okay. Are we gonna recalibrate? Yeah, just drop it here. I don't think it's gonna work. They'll fight. Ooh, the Hulks can range. Maybe not quite. I think it might go up though. I think it's gonna go up. It's gonna go up. Retask. Yeah, it's going up. Yep. And it's up.
Just stay there and attack.
I like that. Surprise castle. You're expecting him to be fighting water, and suddenly he's... and now he's going into the Kamyks. I don't think these have high pierce. No, they don't. They're vulnerable to archers. And we've got a siege push.
Yeah, that was gonna win, so I just failed.
Yeah, Dal, I don't think is aware of the fact that he's being countered, hard countered by the Hulks. Are we up to War Hulk yet? Yeah, there we go. War Hulk came in now for Roguespoon. So now he's gonna be in trouble. He's gonna clean up his whole navy. Yeah, I think it's all the same upgrade, Natalie. Your upgrade in Castle Age upgrades your Hulks to War Hulks, your galleys to War Galleys, and your Fire Galleys to Fire Ships. Demo is a separate upgrade. You can go from a Demolition Raft to Demolition Ship. Yeah. Roguespoon's got the monument. Is Dal gonna switch units now? Okay, there we go. Now he's into War Galley to counter the Hulks. Do we have ballistics from either of them? No, we don't. He's gonna probably want ballistics to make these more effective. He's got fletching. Hmm? No. No. You can't do that. All right, we got Kamyks all over the town. Oh, and Roguespoon's dropping down a castle. It's not built yet, but yeah, it'll go up. But Dal's at least aware that he's moved. But with that castle up, this is probably gonna go imp now. You're about to lose all his Kamyks. There we go. Yeah, pull him back. Yeah. Well, he especially needs ballistics because he's going into galleys against these Hulks or War Hulks, and they're fast moving, so there might be a lot of misses. We don't have ballistics yet. Doesn't seem to matter too much yet, but it will matter. Yeah, see, they still do fair damage once they catch up, but... Yeah, see, they still do a fair bit of damage if once they get up to the galleys, but the galleys do good damage to them. So they aren't useless if you can get up to the massive galleys, but run for your life. What am I missing over here? All right, we have a mangonel out for Dal. Oh, and a battering ram. Is he gonna hurt his battering ram though? I think he's hurting his own battering ram. Yeah, he's killing his own battering ram.
They use mangonels and their guys on feet that can get real close are fighting. When they use their mangonels, they're actually hurting their own guys.
We've got a second castle drop. Is this the best place to drop it? I don't think so. I think you drop it here.
Now he missed it.
Although this takes him off water. But he can chop through somewhere else. But it delays him. It delays him massing. Okay, well. But it doesn't deny that dock. I'm not sure I like this. Probably would have been better to drop it right here. Arrange this town center. Take him off stone and wood. Or at least partially. Alright, now we've got War Galley versus War Galley. Is this... Oh, he called the GG. Alright, so we'll go back to our draft.
Oh, there's still one more.
It's a best of 5, I believe, actually. So this might be quite long. But if Dal wins one more, it's done. All right. Sorry, guys. We're going to go back to our draft. And hey, I beat him 2-1. That felt so good because I knew that he was cleaning up. All right. So we had a win by the... Who won? The Inca, right? Inca won. And we had the Berbers lose. So we've got 2 for Dal, 1 for Roguespoon. And let's take a look at our map. We completed Mare Nostrum. And what do you think for the last map? Pyramid, right? It'll probably be Pyramid because it's Roguespoon's pick. And the only other thing I would guess is...
I hope it's not Bedouins.
So we're going to get Pyramid, probably.
I'm just glad it's not Bedouins because I
And
don't know.
Roguespoon... I think he's going to go one of these two. I don't know what would counter Mongols. It's going to be Mongols. He might not, because he sees Mongols. He may not pick Pyramid. He may pick, like, Hoodoo or something, which has less hunt. We may not. He may pick based off the fact that we have Mongols, which will benefit on Pyramid with, like, the hunt. So let's take a look. All right. Putting them back in pre-show until we find the new game. All right, third and possibly last game. Dal picks up this last win, and that'll be it. If not, we'll keep going. And here we go, game up. And it is Bedouins. You're bored of this map. I'm so sorry. We've got a minute to wait, and I'll be right with you. Back in a sec. And we're back. Did we miss anything? All right. For civs, we have the Chinese and the Armenians. And we have a villager walking right by Roguespoon's town center location. We have red versus blue. I think those are okay colors, but maybe we should keep them. Should we keep them the same color? Let's keep them the same color we've had them all series. So we've got purple here. That actually lags down my system for whatever weird reason. Just keep the colors consistent. We're into game 3 of this best of 5 semifinal. We have 2 wins from Dal, 113, and 0 wins from Roguespoon. And we're into game 3 here. If Dal picks up this win, I believe it's game over. And if Roguespoon manages to pull out a win, we're on to game 4. But he is definitely an underdog at this point. What's that? Game 5 would happen if they tied up. So if Roguespoon picks up this win and then the next win, they'll be 2-2. And then they'll have to play a final deciding match or game to decide the match. All right, town center up here, town center up here. We are 6 versus 3 villagers because the Chinese spawn 3 villagers from the town center as soon as they build it. I really like playing the Chinese, actually. They're pretty strong if you play them competently. This map in particular was one that I never won on, so it is not a map I know a lot about how to play properly. So I will try to offer my knowledge as best I can. Check map knowledge. We have Roguespoon. He might know where Dal is. It's hard to tell. It doesn't look like it, though. He's goat scouting. And then we've got Dal, who walked right by Roguespoon's town center as it was being built. So he's got the advantage of knowing where his opponent is. They're both on fish. They're both herdable scouting. And we have Dal 113 running the Armenians today. We get cheaper mule carts. We get cheaper mule cart technologies are 40% more effective. Spear and militia line upgrades are available 1 age earlier. And that might be Manzanito to join us for this cast. So let me check in with him here. You can keep reading the benefits off.
Meal card.
Testing 1, 2.
Hello.
Hey, we are joined by Manzanito for this cast.
Hello. Hello, hello. I'm checking the audio settings so I can hear you. Testing.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep.
All
I
right.
can hear you.
You got the game up on your end?
Yeah.
Awesome. So what are you thinking? What do you think they're gonna do? I'm no good at this map.
I'm just joining.
Oh, you're still getting in. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it looks like we've got Chinese versus Armenians here. I haven't seen that pairing on this map yet, so.
Well, I'm really too new for this, so I don't even know the SIPs combination with maps, so I don't have an opinion on that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so what we already had game 1 and 2. You're coming in for game 3. So for game
Okay.
1, we had Wei versus Koreans on Hyperrandom Nomad. So Dal 113 was the Wei in that one, and he won that game. He picked up that win, and then we had the second map being, I just closed it, the Mare Nostrum was for game 2.
Right.
And that was Berbers for Roguespoon versus Inca for Dal 113. And Dal picked up that win as well. So we were 2-0 now. And then we're on to Bedouins now for game 3. And it's looking like, yeah, we've got Chinese for Roguespoon and Armenians for Dal 113.
All right.
So I guess this will be the decider. If Dal can pick up this third win, I think that ends it. It's the best of 5, I believe. Do you remember?
Yeah, I think it's best of 5.
Okay.
So Dal is winning.
Dal's winning right now, yeah. So Roguespoon would have to pick up 2 more wins just to tie it up, and then that would make for a long match. So we'll see if he can do it.
Yeah. Well, he got Chinese, so.
Yeah, I wasn't. I think Sokol was saying that it's had a very terrible win rate in the tournament thus far.
That's right.
We'll see how it goes.
It looks like he has no gold. All right.
Yeah, so it looks like Dal's got a kind of a forward gold, and then yeah, you're right. He's got no gold at all.
That's going to be a problem. And looks like Dal is getting ready to attack. He's going rushing.
Oh yeah, we got a Drush coming, or
Yeah.
possibly Man at Arms. We'll see the timing on that. You know, Roguespoon does have a gold way at the back, but he would have to scout that, and I don't know if he knows it's there. But it's far away from his base. It would be vulnerable.
Yeah.
I presume he would want to go Archer's unique unit. Oh, he is on gold. Oh no, wait, he's on gold down south. He's got it walled in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's too vulnerable. I don't think it's going to go well for him.
All right. Looks like we've got a Drush coming. We'll see if he gets any damage. I can't say I've had much success with the Drushes in my gameplay.
No. He might be looking for his gold, and he's not going to find it.
Yeah, if he finds the gold, that would be a good find. I don't know if he's going to, though.
Yeah, but this map is too close, and he's walled, so.
Is that line of sight normal for Man at Arms? Oh, it's Armenians. Right. They get the extra line of sight on their militia line.
Yeah.
Looks like Roguespoon's going for a fast castle.
Yeah.
I don't know what feudal openings there are for Chinese. Every time I played them, I've had to fast castle into a unique unit. Which also means he's going to need to get onto stone if he's going to do that.
So let me check. I'm just opening the. This is.
Yeah, do you want me to send you the drafts, or you got them?
No, it's a. If you can send it to me, that will be all right.
Yeah, I'll send you the links.
Thanks.
Oops. What's this?
Thanks.
Down 113's got arson now. Nowhere close to going up to Castle Age. And for once, Roguespoon has an edge in terms of resources collected. Up until now, it's been Dal who's had the eco edge in the games.
Yeah, he's smart enough to use Chinese, I think. So he got an advantage.
That's right, yeah.
There's a lot of food in this map. And he's going cat. Yeah. He will go Chukonus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, he's already got fletching. Oh, he just upgraded longswords. Down 113 went longsword. Feudal Age longsword. I think it's too little too late, though.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, but those are not going well against archers, so you need to combine that with something.
Yeah, he's gonna need to pick up something else to counter. He's losing a lot of villagers, though. We're 21 villagers for Roguespoon right now, which hurts.
Yeah.
Hasn't found his gold yet. There we go. Queued Chokunu.
Yeah.
Can't afford Bodkinero, though. May not need it yet.
Yeah. All right.
So you're playing Forlorn Cup later today?
Yeah.
Is that one of the, what would it be called, semifinals?
Yeah, it's a semi-final with Trojan. I think I have some. He hasn't played lately, so I have a chance to win. I think it'll be all right, and I think I will lose against Splotchy, but I don't know about it.
I've
You
watched
need
a
to
few.
find.
Yeah, I've watched a few. He's uploading his games, right? His POVs. Yeah. I watched a few of those.
Yeah. You need to move that ship he has to find that gold.
Sorry, what was that?
Yeah. Yeah. Dal has a sheep down there, so he could use it to find that gold, but he's not exploring, so that's a big deal. In this map, you need to explore to find other bases and to block economy.
Right. What minute are you on right now?
Check. I'm actually watching it on the stream.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right, I'll try not to spoil it for you then. There must be a slight stream delay of some sort. I didn't intentionally add one, but
I'm trying to watch it, but I don't know what's happening. It's not opening.
are you not able to find it on the browser?
Not in the capture age. It's not opening.
Oh, really? You know
I
what?
don't.
There's a dialogue that pops up asking you to download the map script. So
Yeah.
unless you go back to the game and click yes on that, it'll time out. I was dealing with that initially when I got started. So you have to like click spectate and then go back into the original game and click yes on several pop-ups when it asks you to download the map scripts. All right, we got
Already open. Yeah, but yeah, you're right. It's opening.
You got it?
Yeah, I think I got it.
We've got
Yeah,
Feudal
it's opening.
Skirmishers versus Chokunu here. It's actually a fairly even trade.
Yeah. And he has a TC on the goal.
Once again, Dal is picking up the eco lead. Villager count's pretty even now, though.
Yep.
How would you answer the skirmishers? Siege? Scorpions? That's
I think
Chinese.
Siege.
Yeah. I don't know how good their cavalry is, but
Well, they need numbers, so maybe some knights will do it, or a lot of skirms. Dal is taking.
Looks like Roguespoon's onto a second town center already, and Dal's about to.
Oh, I didn't notice. At the stars, he has Chinese, but he doesn't have a lot of villagers, so it's like there's no big advantage for that.
Yeah, I'm seeing 44 villagers for Roguespoon right now to 38. He lost a bunch with getting that castle built, so he's been playing catch up.
Yeah, they used to take his time, so they will boom, maybe.
I mean, if I were Roguespoon, I wouldn't drag the game out too much. Granted, he's got to answer the skirmishers with something, but... Yeah, we got rocket carts out. To get what? If you play Chinese or Koreans, you get rocket carts. Sounds like a plan.
To deal with them when they were attacking the ships, they actually did some real good damage. Sure, deadly.
Oh. Well, it looks like he will do it. That will do it.
Rocket cart versus Mangonel here.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurts. Lost all his siege. Villager count's still pretty similar. Yeah, you're gonna want to pull back there. I don't know, this might go late game now. Second castle coming down now for Roguespoon. It's not a forward castle. Third town center for Dal.
All right.
I don't remember. How did your games go against these players?
Yeah, I remember they do that, like staying back, booming, and grouping, massing army. That's like their style.
Yeah, they didn't come
They don't look
forward.
like,
Yeah, okay.
yeah,
Did you get any sneak stables or sneak buildings from Dal? He did that to me in one game.
yeah, yeah. I remember that. I had to do that with him. I sneak some castle. He likes to do castles too. He's not doing any castle this time. Oh, he's doing it.
It looks like we've got
I
a
don't know.
forward castle now for him.
Yeah,
So now with castles from both sides, I'm betting this is going to go Imperial Age. There was a
yeah,
moment there where I think Roguespoon might have been able to clean up, but it's not looking like that's
yeah.
going to
They
happen.
are. Yeah, I think Dal is closer to Imperial looking Echo numbers. Not Dal, Roguespoon. He's up.
Yeah,
He's
he's up.
34
He's up
viewers.
like he's up quite a few villagers at this point. So
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of the Armenian bonuses are going to be relevant in this matchup because they've got those archers, the composite bowmen,
Yeah.
which negate armor, but I don't think those are going to be really useful versus the Chokunu, and their infantry is not very useful either.
No, he doesn't even have any church. He's not using them like he should. Maybe he doesn't play with Armenians. He could do so some church rush.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he could be doing churches. Now
It's
I know
it's
churches
really
have been.
powerful.
Yeah, I know that churches have been nerfed though in this patch. They only
Oh, that's right.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
They only have 4 range unless you get like fletching and bodkin arrow.
But still, he can use the extra relics. Because
Yeah,
you
that's
fill
true. That's true.
church.
At least one church would be beneficial. Yeah, so you get the relic.
Yeah, I played like 20 games with Armenians,
Oh, okay, so
and
you
I had
actually
like,
spent a bit of time. Yeah, that's true. I forgot they get the
yeah,
warrior priest. He could have made a play for the relics. Maybe that.
yeah. He could use the warrior priest with the skirmishers, with healing them. They are really
Yep.
quick with that,
Yeah.
and they are strong.
Well,
They can pick
it's a
up the other
standard
relics.
victory game. So if you chase down the relics, I don't know. It takes a lot
Nah,
of
but
effort.
it's
I know.
extra gold. Oh, it's an extra gold
Yeah. Yeah.
income, and he might need it because he's just doing his scrims, and he's doing the right thing, adding some knights so he can kill the skirmishers
Yeah.
and those mangoes.
Yeah. Economy looks fairly similar. I mean, Roguespoon's trailing by like 2k resources, but they're trending in the same direction. It's not like one of them is hurting in terms of eco.
Yeah.
Well, we got Imperial Age from Dal113. I think, make sure, by the way, that you're live. If you're still just watching the stream there. It should be only like a few seconds behind. And it looks like Roguespoon is headed up to Imperial Age now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
And
trying. He's going in. I'm trying to set this. I never used the capture age for this, so
oh
it
yeah,
looks like I need the time control. I'm checking the subscription so I can control where I go, so I can reach where you are.
I see.
But it's not like too much time to delay, so it's okay. The castle is up.
Yeah.
Good.
It's not looking good for Roguespoon. We've got forward castle now from Dal with the trebuchets out.
Yeah, he could stop. that castle. He just, I don't know why he didn't went forward.
Yeah, GG, that's it.
Yep.
3-0 for Dal113. Congratulations. He moves forward, I guess, to the final. She'll be sweetest foil. That'll be
Well,
interesting.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I feel bad for Roguespoon losing by that much, but I'm glad I don't have to keep talking for too much longer. So
Yeah. Well, this was a good game.
yeah, it was good. It was. I thought
It was a good.
Roguespoon could have picked up that win, but I guess
Yeah, but
not.
bro, he was too passive.
Yeah,
I don't know. He could go like he has the echo. Looks like he have a lot of resources floating. He could add like a ton of I don't know cow archers
mm-hmm.
and not cow archers, some scouts, maybe some knights, extra knights. He could do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I feel like cavalry probably should have been what he went with because there was a lot of siege and skirmishers on the field there.
Yeah, even if they don't have any upgrade, they are good for that.
It looks like he was going that direction. I see like he's got 5 stables here, so just too little, too
Yeah,
late.
yeah.
Well, good luck today with your game. It's at 4.
Thanks. Yeah, I will
Okay.
practice a little bit
All right.
with the champions. Yeah, now I'm working with my hotkeys, and I think it was good. I just spam a lot of army yesterday playing with the AI,
Okay.
so I think it's a really big change, game
Right.
changer.
Yeah, I had to sit down and figure out my hotkeys for this patch
Yeah,
because they were all broken.
yeah. You know what I did? Just change it the shortcut for all barracks, all archery range, all stables
Right.
with some hotkeys, and that's the difference. And the shift, I put it in my mouth, so I can produce like all units anywhere I am. So that's new stuff for me.
So
Very cool.
you weren't using the select all building before?
Yeah, I didn't use it before,
Yeah.
so
Oh,
it's
that's
game changer
huge.
for me.
When I started learning hotkeys, my ELO went from like, I don't know, 800 up to above 1,000. So just learning some hotkeys. So if you're already doing as well as you are, you're gonna fly now.
I hope so. Maybe Roguespoon needs that because I am surprised with the many resources he had. So there's so much.
Yeah, he didn't spend, did he? He's got 2K wood,
No,
2K food, 1,600 gold. Yeah, he had tons of resources. He just didn't spend it. So,
yeah, yeah,
oh
he
well.
could hold the attack and just win. But he maybe just mindly is burned out maybe.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's a mental game, right? Like you
Yeah.
don't want to try and come back in a third game if you're already down to. Maybe it's just like, forget it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's too much for him.
yeah,
Well, nice. Nice
yeah,
to talk to you.
yeah. Thanks for
Nice
joining.
to
Yeah,
meet
we'll catch up with you
you.
later. And
Yeah.
well played to both players,
See,
and congratulations to Dal113.
yeah, thanks. See
See
you
you
around.
around. Yeah. Hmm.
Where is Manzanito? He sounds like he's almost Chinese.
No. I believe he is Mexico. Manzanito. Manzanito
Or
is
he sounds like Otita, like talks a little funny.
he has an accent. It's called. Manzanito means little apple in Spanish, I believe. So yeah, I believe it's Mexico. I could double check that. I think actually Mexico City,
Who's
but I'm not sure.
Dal?
That's him. That's just his shortened version of his name. All right, so let us take a look at nothing. I don't think so. We can take a look at the draft, but it's not gonna be very interesting at this point in the game. Go over to draft. Oops, the infinity.
Can we see what they're and the semifinalists and all that?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
what's
we can
that?
take a look at that. So we had a win for Armenians and a loss for Chinese. 3-0 for Dal 113. And let's take a look at, yeah, here we go. So Seldric's division, let me move this so I can make sure that I'm, yeah, there we go. Knockouts, yeah, 3-0, that was updated fast. 3-0 for Dal, and we have Sweetest Foil versus Dal 113. That'll be an exciting one to watch. They're both solid players. He swept against me. That was a 3-0 loss for me. And Dal 113, I think she wasn't on his game the day that we played, or I was really on my game because they're both strong players. So it'll be interesting to watch that one. And yeah, we can take a look at standings, but I don't think they're actually going to be very interesting in this case because we know who the Roguespoon knocked out.
At least you're in 6th place.
Yeah, see, their performance in the group rounds was very similar. They landed very close together. So yeah, we'll have to watch that one. That'll be interesting.
Look.
Mm-hmm.
No wonder he's in last place. He's not even got a single win.
Natalie, do you know that in the Forlorn Cup, I had the exact same experience. I lost every single game. Whenever they pick a bracket, they pick a bunch of players of similar skill levels and they put them together. But there's always going to be someone who performs the worst. Now, he at least got 2 wins, but that's a lot of losses. 19 losses is difficult to deal with. That's no fun. But there's always going to be someone in last place. That's the way it works. Yeah, and I'm not that far down, right? Like I'm third last if you think about it that way. So anyway. All right. Hopefully this was valuable, at least to the players. They can look back on it. I'm not sure. Roguespoon probably wants to forget this whole day, but well played again, and good games.